Hello everybody, Kizilla here. Welcome back to another episode of Super Robot Wars V. In the last episode, we went through Scenario 7, the Cosmic Crossroads, where we had to defeat the Gamillans that were chasing us out of a warp. During the fight, Setsuna and Tieria showed up and lent us their assistance before joining us on our journey to Iscandar. So now, let's continue. Near Gliese 581, Milky Way Galaxy. Yamato Medical Bay. How's it looking, Doctor? You really were gambling with your life, you know. Issuing commands like that in this condition. I can't ignore my duties during a crisis. You say that as if this entire journey hasn't been one long crisis. That's why I have to keep commanding. That's enough of your sass. I understand what you're getting at, Commander. So, officially, I'll note this down as overwork. Thank you. But from now on, you better listen to what I tell you to do. Your friend asked me to keep you alive. I can't do that if you ignore my orders. If it comes down to it, might even need surgery. Even then, it might not be enough. I understand, Doctor. But I have to make it. So does the Yamato. I know, Commander. I know. I knew it. The mobile units are Gundams. Yeah. It's kind of surprising though, isn't it? That Gundams exist even in alternate worlds? Not only that, but the fact that the mobile suit category is the same too. Not just the name that matches up either. You know, I don't know how I know, but I do. Via, your mobile suits are Gundams too, aren't they? I know that subject came up earlier, but I'm not sure. That means that the significance of Gundams is the same as well. The what of Gundams? Gundams aren't just any ordinary mobile suits. They feed off people's thoughts and can change the world with their overwhelming power. But changing the world shouldn't happen by force. That's why it's imperative that we progress beyond the Gundams. Wow, that's pretty deep. I still don't really get it though. Maybe it's better you just don't talk. It's to be expected. If you don't understand the role of Gundams in our world, you wouldn't be able to understand what Setsuna said. But Gundams play a huge part in war in our world too. I hear Gundams were always central to battle, ever since the 1-year war between the Earth-noids and Space-noids. Don't tell me you're secretly a Gundam weeaboo, Kincaid. Oh my god. Hey, I piloted a newly constructed Gundam around 91. You learn a few things. You're talking about the F-91 you piloted during the Cosmo Babylonia Wars, right? Gundams still have special status, even among mobile suits. Even now. Yeah. Some of the people I work with call Gundams super robots. Really? You call Gundams the same thing in the world you're from? No. In our world, those are a different type of unit. So then, this must be the part where we get to hear all about your world. Unfortunately, that's going to have to wait. It's just about time for us to warp. We're going to have to jump a longer distance than usual if we hope to get away from the enemy. Everyone needs to be alert and standing by. Roger. Setsuna, Tieria, we will talk later. Sir, I'd like to request that Operations Officer Mori be invited along when that happens. Mori? Yes, don't you think it would be, nice to see her? If you want to see Mori, you should just go invite her yourself. The Code of Conduct! Mori is assigned to operations and therefore not my subordinate. Even if she was, I'd have no intention of concerning her with private matters. Oh, I see. Soji, are you a shipper on deck? Now then, I'm heading up to the bridge. Stand by, everyone. Geez. Seems like the rumor about the tactical officer and the operations officer flirting in the observation room during the line crossing celebration isn't true. But Harada told me that Koda and Yamamoto looked all, you know, glitter-padded. Judging from how he was just now, it doesn't seem he feels that way about Operations Officer Mori. In any case, that's just how he is. Onsen Yamamoto is probably the same way. Geez, there won't be anyone left for the rest of us with the Casanova like him walking around. What? Nothing. I was just thinking that this world and ours aren't that different after all. Hey, don't take all the fun out of our downtime. Yours may be in a pretty bad way, but we're still alive. Besides, being human means living your own life focused on your own desires. How to go from somewhere? You could say that. Inputting destination coordinates. Galactic longitude 274.76 degrees. Galactic latitude negative 12.73 degrees. Distance is 63.7 parsecs. Confirmed. Coordinate axis fixed. Wave motion engine pressure rising. Engine pressure critical. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warp! Warp! What is this? Feels different from usual. That's putting it lightly. Warp should be over in an instant, but we're still in the middle of this one. Situation report. Ship appears to be suspended in warp. I see. We're stuck in the 1 nanosecond it takes the warp to happen. This has never happened before. What happened to the Yamato? XO. Yes, sir. Mori, go check out the automatic navigation room. Roger. Misaki! Operations Officer Mori? I think I passed out. What happened? I'm not sure. When I came to, I was right here. And then after that, a woman came out from that room. You mean from the automatic navigation room? Scenario 8. Cosmic Graveyard. Seems like we're out of warp. Where are we? Damage inspections, now! Radar and scanners unresponsive. Seems we can use super space communications, probably only inside the ship, resonating in this space so we can't reach the outside. Commander, I appear to be falling into some sort of dimensional rift. A place where dimensions intersect. In other words, a dimensional rift. Warning, multiple unidentified objects ahead. Those are all ship remains. It looks like a graveyard. They were probably unable to get out of here and ended up drifting along like this for eternity. A cosmic Sargasso Sea, huh? Operations Officer Mori, returning. How was the automatic navigation room? I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. I see. Give me the ship at 11 o'clock. Identified as L-class cruiser. That ship isn't wrecked, it's still alive! Give me the ship is on alert. There's only one ship. Should we attack? We do have the firepower advantage. If two lions mired in a bog fight each other, the only thing that will happen is both will sink. I'm certain they know that too. Commander, the enemy ship has attempted to contact us. They're sending over a messenger. So that's the Gamillan messenger? It's a trap! It has to be a trap! The Gamillans claim they know a way to escape this place. But if that's true, why haven't they escaped yet? That's something we need to know. And we will know, soon enough. We're receiving their messenger! The Gamillan's disembarking! Here, he looks almost like an Earthling. What are you saying? Those things tried to destroy Earthlings! They must really look more like monsters. What's wrong, Setsuna? It's best to discard unnecessary prejudice. What would a newcomer like you know about it? They're the ones who tried to blow up Earth! That's enough! He's taken off his helmet. I have no wish to fight here. What? No way! She's human! And she's a woman! And it's super beautiful too! But her skin is blue. So that's another species. A completely different civilization. Can you speak Earth Common? I can translate your language. More importantly, I would like confirmation of something. Is this a Daitarn ship? Daitarn? One called Yamato, I believe? I am Ensign Melda Dietz of the Galaxy Region 707th Aircraft Wing. I am this ship's tactical officer, Susumu Kodai. There are those like you without blue skin within the great Gamillan Empire. There are? Inferior races from systems we have annexed or planets we have colonized. They are second-class Gamillans. You stand down, Ensign Yamamoto. Ensign Dietz, are you certain you're here to negotiate? And you? Why should I trust someone who brings a gun to meet with a messenger? Well, parents do enjoy bloodshed so much that they'll attack so much without so much as a formal declaration of war. You were the ones who started this war! My family has held important positions in the military for generations. I swear on our honor, I speak true. Little Miss Messenger has some nerve. Where's it, Shima? She's lying. The Gamillans were the ones who attacked first. My father died in that attack. Lower your weapon, Yamamoto. But that's in order. Yes, sir. Ensign Dietz, I'll hand my weapon over to you. What? I want to hear your proposal. Very well. They've sure been talking for a long time. That's just what Gamillans do. They have to make sure their lies are all airtight so they can trick us. I don't think she would do something like that. You've been on her side ever since she landed in the hangar, Setsuna. Is it because she's so cute? Just my intuition. Oh, you are an outsider after all. Wouldn't understand them. I suppose not. Hey, give them a break, Captain. Setsuna and Ryoma don't know the circumstance, so they may be seeing it objectively. Don't tell me you're crushing on this woman too. Of course I'm not. Right now the only thing we should worry about is getting out of this place. If we have to make a deal with the devil or the Gamillans to do that, then so be it. Murakumo. I know, that wasn't like me at all, was it? In any case, the aircraft squad doesn't have anything to do, so I'm gonna go take a nap in the hangar. Hey! Murakumo! That guy. How should I put this? He's more tactless than he looks. Setsuna, you know what new types are? No. They're kind of like a legend in our world. They're people who can understand each other without uttering a single word. At first, they were considered to be the next step in human evolution. Now they're just seen as a fairy tale. Communicating without misunderstandings, huh? Quantum brainwaves I felt were Tobias. That means he must be one of them. We have something similar in our world. We call them innovators. Innovators, huh? As in revolutionaries or something, right? Setsuna is the world's first innovator. I knew it. Hey, Ensign Murakumo. Jose, what's up? I went to the aircraft squad waiting room, but they told me you were in the hangar. Yeah? Now that we don't know what will happen to us, you finally decided to confess your love to me? Hey, I was kidding! You think you overdo it a little, Ensign Murakumo? Me? Overdo things? I spoke with people at the lab during the line crossing celebrations, you know? People who work at the lunar lab. They're worried about you, Ensign Murakumo. I guess I did just kind of take off during a holiday to join the Yamato. They probably think I abandoned them. Well, there's that. And they told me that you changed, Ensign Murakumo. After you got back from the M operation. You said before, you were really serious and hardly said a word. And all of a sudden, you just wouldn't shut up. Yeah. I guess I just wanted to change my image. Really? Yeah, I figured I should probably try to enjoy life a little more. Since I survived and everything. Well, I suppose that's good. You talked to all of them back at the lab. Did they mention anything about the Vongray? Actually, it didn't come up. Seriously? Christ, it may be defective, but I'm doing my best to make it work. The least they could do is give me some tips. But mech development is outside their jurisdiction. The machine was probably borrowed from somewhere. So that's how it is. Apologies for interrupting your nap, Hansen Murakumo. I'll leave you alone now. Hey, why don't you just call me by my first name already? Yeah, thank you. Yeesh. I mean not to flirt with her again. Whoops, I probably shouldn't be saying that out loud right now. I have a question regarding your recent behavior. I knew it, you were listening. Well, I guess this time it's not really eavesdropping since I'm in your space and all. Inquiry. Do you have fond feelings towards Ensign Chitose Kisaragi? You really get straight to it, don't you? Please reply. Not really one to get all caught up in true love or whatever. Please reply, quickly. Fine, of course I do, there's your answer. I've sworn to aim full swing at any ball that comes into my strike zone. I do not understand why you are talking about baseball. Well, think about it for a second. I mean, come on, even Analyzer says you're a superior system. First you call me defective, and now you call me superior? Jeez, so you heard that too? Well, I'm not gonna apologize, but I will explain a bit about Chitose. Any girl who's younger than me, she is my sister. So I like her, but I don't like her. And if my sister was still alive, she'd be about 12 or 13. Your younger sister? She would have grown into something special, that's for sure. I mean, she was my little sister. Satisfied? Good. Now I'm finally gonna take that nap. Wake me up if something happens. Understood. Night then. Commencing brainwave monitoring. The wave motion gun? I see. It is possible in theory. Wave motion gun does generate a powerful dimensional wave motion along its line of fire. Our calculations show that if we aim it at the dimensional rift's phase horizon, the interfering waves should open and exit. But how did they know about the wave motion gun? They must have seen us using it back at Glais 581. However, firing it would deplete most of our remaining energy, which would make the Yamato totally vulnerable. Ensign Melda Diaz has said that the Gamillan ship will tow the Yamato to safety. They need a weapon to create an exit, and we need a way to get out once that exit is open. Either of us can escape if we don't cooperate. We can't trust them. What if we fire the wave motion gun and they escape without bringing us with them? These are the people claiming that we're the ones responsible for this war, after all. Our situation is worsening even as we speak. Exactly. We can't put off this decision. What should we do? Is there anything we can do? There is. We can trust the Gamillans. Message from the Yamato. They have accepted our proposal. I see. Seems this second-class Gamillan ship's chance for glory has come at last, Commander Lang. Do not mistake our intentions, Lieutenant Nelsh. Yamato, this is Wallace Lang, Commander of the EX-178. This is Juzo Okita, Commander of the Yamato. We thank you for your proposal, Commander Lang. We have been trapped here just like you, unable to escape. We thank you as well for agreeing to our plan. Should not be surprised that second-class citizens are friendly with an inferior species. Ensign Diaz will remain aboard your ship to serve as a point of contact. We hope you take that as a sign of our goodwill. I mean, she's our hostage. But we will be enemies once more once we leave here. Understood. I look forward to exchanging fire with you. Transmission over. Well, there won't be enough energy for our main cannon. I know. This is a promise between men. The Gamillan ship is approaching. Towing beams incoming. Signal the Gamillan ship to move from the line of fire. Yes, sir. Signaling. The Gamillan ship has cleared the line of fire. Alright then.
波動砲を使用する。
了解。艦首を目標へ向けます。
はい、開けます。放水注入機作動。
最終セーフティー解除。
薬室内多気温粒子圧力上昇。
ターゲットスコープオープン。艦首軸線に乗った。
対ショック、対先行防御。
電影クロスゲージ0度20。照準固定。
発射まで3、2、1。
波動砲発射。
Exit created! But now the Yamato has no power to move on her own. The ship will now tow the Yamato from this area. That's it, almost there. Commander, do you intend to tow the Yamato behind us indefinitely? You are an outsider here, Guard Lieutenant. I am the one in command of these tactics. Unidentified crafts approaching from all directions. What? That's not Gamillans. Or aliens? Throwing beams have disconnected. No! Lieutenant, no! My subordinates have already taken control of this ship. I am the one in command now. I will report this treason upon our return. This is no treason. You're the traitor here, Commander. They are enemies to Gamillans, to His Excellency. Gamillan ship is withdrawing from this area. Unidentified craft are commencing attack. They're not even issuing a declaration of war. Commander, we only have enough energy remaining to maintain basic functions. We can't use our weapons or the wave motion barrier. Aihara, relay a message to the unidentified craft that we are not hostile. I can't. They're blocking any transmission we tried to send. No, we're done for. Kodai, scramble the mobile units. Take care of these new enemies. Roger. Alright, this stage is going to be especially annoying to try to get the SR point on. Everyone, the Yamato can't move or even return fire right now. The mobile units will intercept any enemy that draws near. We must defend our ship. Yes, sir! Seems like your intuition misled you, Setsuna. Hey, don't say that, Ryoma. That blue-skinned woman looked just as shocked as us when the Gamillan ship betrayed us. They sacrificed her to save themselves? Look, let's just concentrate on the situation at hand right now. But who could have guessed we'd encounter yet another alien civilization out here? Or that they would start attacking us without any warning. That warp malfunction set off a chain of disasters. This is actually the first stage to have a secret requirement. I will explain that once we actually get the chance to do so. Warning! Enemy strength and cooperative tactics are of high caliber. Oh, you will hardly ever get this fired up. But this isn't the time to be saying that. If you're taking the time to warn them about me, then these guys are seriously bad news. I'm not gonna die in this ridiculous place. Nobody's gonna get to the Yamato while I'm around. So the victory condition is simple. Destroy all enemies. The B condition is the Yamato gets shot down, but our SR point is the very annoying one. What we have to do is we have to win this stage without the Yamato taking damage once. Now keep in mind, the Yamato cannot move, it cannot even fight back, and it cannot use the wave motion barrier. This is easily going to be the hardest stage to try to get the SR point on this early on. And I will try to get that point, but I would not be surprised if it takes a few tries. I can see the solar system. We're almost out of this mess. No way are we losing when we've come this far. We're going to survive.
よし、ペイントに引っかかってくれた。こういうやり方もあり。
対象の瞬間的な戦闘力の向上、解析不要。
Why are you attacking? Why aren't you responding to our messages? This is more violent than I could have ever imagined. Well, no shit, Setsuna. But data on Gundam type? Interesting. These attacks are nearly perfect. And what a pain in the neck. That does mean that these crafts are unmanned. The ones controlling them have to be around here somewhere. So... Ooh. Back in the Vongray, are we? By the way, support defend is a bit of a weird thing, because it doesn't activate unless the attack will hit the original target. Alright. Back to our turn. Let's have you come over this way, and... Let's use persist. If this place is a wall between worlds, then there might be some way for us to go home. But we have to survive this first. Okay, so... It was quite an interesting experience, but there's nothing further to be learned here. More than investigating these unidentified units, getting out of this place takes priority. Well put, Belt. Okay, seriously, how tanky is just one of these guys? Okay, so let's see. So we can use Breast Burn on... I'm not going to rot out here forever. If worst comes to pass, I'll have to take Ryoma and get out of here myself. Yeah, what's annoying is that these guys are actually pretty tanky, all things considered, so... more these things fight, the better they get. But they're acting like cold killers, not hot-blooded murderers. They must be controlled by AI, not pilots. I'm not losing to something like that! Well put, Ryoma, but, come on. Okay, I'll have Kincaid attack you. And I can have Lottie come over here. Attack you. Getting old and dying in a place like this would be the absolute worst! We're getting out of here no matter what. If you're gonna get in our way, you better prepare yourself. Okay, that's another unit down. What's happening out there? Don't act like you don't know. This is all because you betrayed us. It must be a misunderstanding. Commander Lang would never do something like this. Shut up! You are our enemy! You killed all those Earthlings! You killed my brother! What are you waiting for? Shoot me if I'm your enemy. You don't have to tell me twice! You're not going to do it. What? You're a fighter pilot, right? There is another way to settle this. Commander, Ensign Diaz is in the hangar. She wants permission to sortie. We set her free. She's saying that she wants to protect the honor of Gamillans by fighting these new enemies. She's just going to run back to her ship. Permission granted. But sir, I'm sure she means to betray the Yamato again. I said permission granted. Yes, sir. Diaz, take off. Thank you, Yamato! That's the Gamillan messenger's fighter. She's using the confusion to desert us, isn't she? No, you're wrong. This is Ensign Melda Diaz of the Galaxy Region 707th Aircraft Wing. I will cover you. Now it's the perfect time to shoot me if you don't trust me. Tetsuna! Yeah. Well, you heard the lady. Got any problems, Ryoma? If she's willing to take her bluffs this far, can't say that I do. Hey, we'll know if you're lying or telling the truth based off what you do now. Don't forget that we've been stabbed in the back once already. I know. The enemy is targeting the Yamato. Take down every last one that tries to come in for the kill. Are you really alright with this, Akira? I don't know. Oh, Akira. Melda is another temporary unit for this stage. However, she is also related to the secret requirement of this stage. If she shoots down an enemy, you will get 1 point towards a secret later on. As such, I highly recommend letting her shoot down an enemy. I can't believe Commander Lang would ever do something so devious. Something must have happened on the EX-187, but what? I cannot die until I find that out. And I will protect the honor of Gamillans! I'm gonna call this the Zambot. I'm not sure how else to call it, but it's much like the Cosmo Zero in that it, well, it's a small fighter craft that only gets 2 moves, but it is what it is. Alright. So, I believe it should let Melda get her... Yep, she got her, score. Also, it's worth mentioning that for this one, support attacks will not work. She has to be the one to actually shoot down an enemy. And it has to be her attack specifically, with her being the main attacker. Alrighty, so... let's see, also, if Melda is defeated now, then you will lose the stage. Okay, wait, if that's all the enemies, then... Team Zanba on you. Let's do it. then you can fire a missile. Alright, that's that enemy down. So let's go ahead and use Leaf Slasher. And let you head over this way, Belt. Alright, so let's see this attack from T area. Okay, so that was enough to take care of that one. That means I can move you over to here. And let's show off the 7 sword combination attack.
Granta, 7 sword combination. 決めてみせる。
Alright. Looks like we may actually get the chance to do it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use this one. Or use the Black Getter Strike on this enemy. Unfortunately, this one has much better odds. Oh wow, we actually did hit it. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and use G combination. Yeah. G combination. Alright, so that... Okay, that one went down. And there goes that one. I think we might actually get that SR point, guys. Alright, so just one last enemy to take care of. Now who do I want to have? I think I'll have Ryoma do it. And if not Ryoma, then absolutely Soji. Okay. Woo! That was the most stressful SR point we've had to deal with so far. Confirm destruction of all unidentified craft. What the hell were those things? Seems like they were unmanned craft, but they must belong to some civilization lurking around here somewhere. Report on the dimensional horizon. The opening is still there. Mobile units will have to tow us now. Unidentified craft at 2 o'clock. Did we miss some? What? What is that? The Gamillan Ship is helping us? Commander Lang? I apologize, Commander Okita. I take full responsibility for what has happened. I do not expect you to forgive me, but I am truly sorry. It is what it is. I'm sure there is a reason for it. But you came back for us. That in itself speaks volumes. Your magnanimity is appreciated. You fool! You're benefiting the enemy! You will be punished for betraying the peaceful troops we had allied with in a time of crisis. You and your subordinates will all be detained. I am the guard lieutenant. Striking at me is tantamount to treason. I intend to explain everything that has happened to His Excellency myself. Now, this ship will begin towing the Yamato. Towing beams incoming. Alright, mobile units, return to the ship. Roger, mobile units, head back. Mazingers, are you going to play the messenger till the very end? No, there are trustworthy Gamillans. We're leaving this place together with the Yamato. Advance toward the exit. Nice job out there, Onside Murakumo. Here, have some mineral water. Thanks, Chitose. Should be returning to normal space soon. That's a relief, huh? I'm not so sure. Huh? Commander is on edge, too. He told us to stay on alert in case we have to deploy for battle again. Can't be serious. Hey, don't worry about it. At least we can't be headed anywhere as awful as that gloomy place. Right? Right? Towing beams released. We've returned to normal space. We did it. We made it out. Yeah, we did. We're saved. Order Ansandiyas to return. Yes, sir. Yamato, huh? What a magnificent enemy. Friendly ships, guess who's taming out? What? Oh my god! The Gamillan's fleet is warping out! So it was a trap after all. Lieutenant Nelosh, you notified Rear Admiral Goer? The Yamato is finished. What despicable behavior! Rear Admiral Goer, Admiral Diaz's daughter is still with the Terran's ship. What? The EX-178 will not move from the line of fire. Oh, I don't care about that. Fire! This chance is too rare to let pass me by. If I can't make up for Schultz's blunder here, my position will be in jeopardy. Enemy fleet is bombarding us! Impossible! I'm the one who called you here! Why? Otto, I am sorry. No! The EX-178! Turn the ship around! We are withdrawing! We're running? Yes! Deploy the units! After them! It's the Jupiter Empire! And we're working with that fleet! Hurry, Shima! We don't have long! Uh-oh. Unidentified craft warping out! Not now! Commander! You were too late! What? What's happening? It's a huge dimensional quake! A dimensional rift is forming at the epicenter! Retreat! Jump out of here now! It's too unstable! Everyone, brace yourselves for the aftershocks! And that is it for this episode. I will see all of you in the next episode where we figure out what happened to all of us. So until then, goodbye.